Cassie Folker with HD Physiques reporting for NPC News Online here at the 2017 Phoenix Europa. I am here with the men's overall bodybuilding, Sid Rai. And congratulations first of all, what is your competition history?
This was actually my first show, so I'm really excited about everything. It's a dream come true, honestly.
Awesome. So what got you started in the bodybuilding?
Well, to be honest, I started lifting just for sports, and then over time I wanted to get better at those sports, and I was YouTubing videos and saw Ronnie Coleman, Kevin Levrone, Nasser El Sanbadi, and I was just like, wow, there's a big brown guy with glasses who kind of looks like me, and he's really buff. Maybe I can get really buff like him. And so just started lifting more seriously. And last year, a couple of years ago, I moved out to Phoenix, and I was working out at Metroflex Gym, Josh Barnett's gym, and he saw me posing and he said, you need to do the Phoenix Europa, you take the whole show. And I was studying for the CPA exam at the time, and so it just wasn't feasible for me to be able to compete and get to competition body fat while studying for it's a really difficult 4-part exam. And so I said, maybe next year, and next year is this year is that next year. And so I did it, and Josh is correct. I won the show, and so I'm glad I did it. I'm glad he was right.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned you were a CPA. How do you balance that? Obviously, that's a full-time career.
Yeah, it's difficult, but I have a really supportive company, PricewaterhouseCoopers. The managing partner of my office is a really big bodybuilding fan, Greg Shesher, and he's been ultra supportive of me. My team, my client team is really, really supportive and helpful, picking up the slack during this prep, and they tolerate my smelly bodybuilding meals. I don't bring fish, but my beef can sometimes smell a little bit, and they're always helpful with everything.
Great. So what is your future plans? I know you are nationally qualified.
Yeah, nationally qualified now, but that does not mean nationally ready. We were thinking, my coach, Jason Theobald, Scooby Prep, he had mentioned that maybe Miami doing nationals in classic physique was an option. I'll consider that, but with how work is, probably unlikely. But if I was to stick with bodybuilding, I would most likely wait till 2019 and try to come back as top of the light heavies or lower in the heavies. And so it takes time to build quality muscle, and I would do that at either a junior show, junior nationals, or junior USAs, just because I'm realistic about where my physique is, and I'm not pro qualifier ready, so that was what I would do.
Great, so anybody else you'd like to thank?
Yes, biggest supporter possible is my mom. I could not ask for a more supportive mother. She's never missed one of my sporting events. She's in the audience screaming about how my glutes look and how she can't believe that's her son. And my brother, fantastic older brother, flew out here with his fiance. They got engaged 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, so shout out to them. And they're out here, flew here from middle of medical school to make this first show of mine. My father's out here too. I have friends in the audience that came. My coach, huge, biggest reason I came into shape and won this show is because of Scooby, Jason, and he's just been in step with me every step of the way, daily check-ins, daily adjustments if needed. He's been on the phone with me till 1 a.m., peaking me perfectly. My posing coach, Jeremy Minahan, out in Oklahoma City, based out of 4-Star Fitness, got my posing on point in 8 weeks, had me posing from a novice to slightly better than average novice. I'm not perfect. And then just Josh Barnett for helping me out with my posing music, giving me a place to train while I was out in Metroflex and in Phoenix, and for always being there for me for any questions that I have, and making sure everything was smooth for me out here, helping me with my posing routine. Charles Curtis as well, doing the same thing. So I've said a million people, but there's a million more people, so if I forgot you, just know that I really appreciate all of you, all of my online friends and family that have my back, so I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Well, congratulations and good luck with everything. And again, this is Cassie with NPC News Online.